Okay, this specific leopard, I was contacted on the 22nd of May 2017 by one of the park sport officials in Mpumalanga, Mr. Gary Kamashu, about a leopard that was caught in a snare in the Brugstad area. He asked me if I can assist with this, as we've got the rehab center here with wild animals. So he removed the leopard from the snare. It was taken to a vet in Leidenburg. From there, I picked up the animal. It was brought to my facility so we can get this animal healthy to be released again. A week later, I found that the animal is not eating. So I spoke to the veterinarian, Dr. Peter Caldwell in Pretoria, about the cat, and he asked me if I can bring the cat through. And we found that he's got like a big abscess on the bottom of his stomach where the snare was around his waist area.
Open it slow, guys. That's great. So this male leopard presented with severe injuries to the caudal or back abdominal area, where it got caught in a snare. Those snares are not necessarily set for leopard, but leopard commonly gets stuck with its snare down on a lower abdominal area. What was wrong with it was that the snare caused severe and extensive damage to the skin, the subcutis, which is under the skin, the muscle layer, we call it the abdominal or the rectal abdominal muscle, called necrosis or death of the tissue, and severe infection and abscessation under the skin and in the muscle. I had to, what we call, surgically debride the muscle and skin and subcutis away. I had to cut extensively and do a transitional flap of the skin to bring the skin across to cover the wound properly. We treated it at the same time after we darted the leopard with an IV or intravenous antibiotic and painkillers and the appropriate medication to stimulate his appetite, because he was fairly septicemic and also toxic from the infection under the skin and in the muscle. Once we'd actually debrided it and stitched it all up, I still had to leave a piece of the wound open for its drainage to occur, otherwise we would have had more abscessation. So he recovered really nicely, he started eating, and it's been a week down the road now. We've just re-darted him, re-evaluated the wound. The wound was still nice and clean, and I just did the final debriding and stitching up now. The leopard recovered fully, no more infection. He recovered uneventfully.
The cat was collected from Dr. Peter Caldwell on the 6th of June 2017, brought back to the uBhetyan-O-Africa facility for further rehabilitation. It should take at least 1 to 2 months, maybe. It depends on how healthy the cat's going to get within the next 3 to 4 weeks.